Mobashar Jawad M.J. Akbar is an Indian politician who was the Minister of State for External Affairs and a Member of Parliament in the Rajya Sabha, which is also known as Upper House, from Madhya Pradesh. He was inducted into the Union Council of Ministers by PM Narendra Modi on 5 July, 2016. He is also a veteran Indian journalist and author of several books. He first served as an elected Member of Parliament between 1989 and 1991, and returned to public life in March 2014, when he joined the BJP and was appointed national spokesperson during the general elections that brought the party back to office with a simple majority under the leadership of PM Narendra Modi. In July 2015 he was elected to the Rajya Sabha from Jharkhand. During his long career in journalism, he launched, as editor, India's first weekly political news magazine, Sunday, in 1976, and two daily newspapers, The Telegraph and The Asian Age, in 1989 and 1994. He has also been editorial director of India Today and the Sunday Guardian. He was the editor-in-chief and then editorial director of the Sunday Guardian, a weekly newspaper that he founded, until he left to join politics full-time. He has remained associated with leading media houses and periodicals in India, including India Today, Headlines Today, The Telegraph, The Asian Age and Deccan Chronicle, among others. He has written several non-fiction books, including Byline, a biography of Jawaharlal Nehru titled Nehru, The Making of India, a book on Kashmir titled Kashmir, Behind the Veil, Riot After Riot and India, The Siege Within. He also authored The Shade of Swords, A History of Jihad. Akbar has also authored fiction, such as the family saga Blood Brothers. His book, Bylines, consists of write-ups of bylines picked from his writings. His book Tinderbox, The Past and Future of Pakistan, in January 2012 discusses the themes of identity crisis and class struggles in Pakistan. Books by M.J. Akbar can be found on early life. He was born on the 11th of January 1951. As per semi-fictional book written by Akbar, Blood Brothers, a family saga. Akbar's paternal grandfather was a Hindu named Prayag who lived in the small jute mill town of Telinipara near Chandanagar, just north of Kolkata, in the Hooghly district of West Bengal. Prayag fell in love with a Muslim girl and married her after converting to Islam and taking the name Rahmatullah. Akbar attended Calcutta Boys' School and later Presidency College, Calcutta, where he attained a BA in English. Career. Akbar joined the Times of India in 1971 as a trainee. Within a few months, he moved to the Illustrated Weekly of India, then India's largest-selling magazine, working as a sub-editor as well as distinguishing himself as a feature writer capable of contributing a prolific number of stories. He would remain with the weekly until 1973 when he was named editor of the News Fortnightly, Onlooker, owned by the Free Press Journal Group in Mumbai. In 1976, he moved to Calcutta to join the Ananda Bazar Patrika Group as editor of The Sunday, a political weekly. Within just 3 years of its launch, the investigative reporting pioneered by the magazine established its national circulation and #1 position. The magazine took an uncompromising stand against the emergency and fought press censorship and dictatorship. The Sunday not only established major trends in journalism but also spawned a new generation of journalists in the country. In 1982, after the success of The Sunday, Akbar launched what is considered by some to be India's first modern newspaper. He conceived, designed and edited the daily newspaper, The Telegraph, which had a major impact on newspaper journalism in India. Akbar was also the editor-in-chief of the Deccan Chronicle, a Hyderabad-based news daily. In 1989, he took a brief detour into politics with his election to the Indian Parliament in November 1989 from Kishanganj in Bihar on a Congress ticket. He lost the seat in the 1991 Lok Sabha elections. He served as late Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi's official spokesman. In 1991, Akbar joined the government as an advisor in the Ministry of Human Resources, and helped policy planning in key areas of education, the National Literacy Mission, and in the protection of heritage. He resigned from the post and quit politics in December 1992, returning to journalism and full-time writing. In 1993, Akbar started a new media company with the aim of creating India's first newspaper that would not only include an international focus within its editorial range, but also be the first Indian daily with an international edition. This newspaper appeared in February 1994. The Asian Age was launched with initial editions in Delhi, Bombay, and London, and by 2008 had grown, in collaboration with the Deccan Chronicle, to 8 editions, into a major media presence nationally and internationally. In 2004, the group began publishing the International Herald Tribune in India, and became a publishing partner of the New York Times. In 2005, King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia appointed him as a member of the committee to draft a 10-year charter for Muslim nations on behalf of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. In March 2006, Akbar joined the Brookings Institution, Washington, as a visiting fellow in the Brookings Project on U.S. policy towards the Islamic world. During the late 90s, he diluted his stake in the Asian Age, eventually selling of a major part of it to the Reddys, the owners of the Deccan Chronicle Group. In March 2008, Akbar was removed from the Asian Age and Deccan Chronicle due to differences with the owners over editorial policy, as some newspapers have reported it. Akbar launched the fortnightly political magazine Covered on the 13th of May 2008 in Delhi, with the first issue on stands on the 14th of May. Simultaneously, the Covered website was launched 2 days later, though it was ultimately discontinued. Akbar launched a new Sunday newspaper from the 31st of January 2010, the Sunday Guardian, published from New Delhi and Chandigarh, besides an edition called India on Sunday from London. He remained the editor-in-chief and then editorial director there until May 2014, when he resigned to join politics full-time. In the meanwhile, in September 2010, he joined the Living Media as editorial director of the leading weekly English news magazine India Today and the English news channel Headlines. Today, he left in October 2012. Politics. Akbar was a Congress MP from Kishanganj in Bihar between 1989 and 1991. He was also a Congress party spokesperson in 1989. M.J. Akbar joined the Bharatiya Janata Party in March 2014 as the national spokesperson of the party. He was elected to Rajya Sabha from Jharkhand in July 2015. He took oath as Minister of State for External Affairs in Rashtrapati Bhavan on 5 July 2016. Personal life. Akbar is married to Malika Joseph, his contemporary at the Times of India. They have 2 children, Prayag and Mukalika. Books. Nehru, The Making of India. Riot After Riot. Kashmir, Behind the Veil. India, The Siege Within. Challenges to a Nation's Unity. The Shade of Swords, Jihad and the Conflict Between Islam and Christianity. Byline. Blood Brothers, A Family Saga. Have Pen, Will Travel. Tinderbox, The Past and Future of Pakistan. A Mirror to Power, The Politics of a Fractured Decade. HarperCollins India, 2015.